In today's tutorial, you'll learn how to crochet this beautiful baby's hat with the bear on it and the pom-poms. I will take you step by step for absolute beginners. Well, this is the continuation of the set I told about the last time. The set one of my subscribers requested, so we're on it. So yeah. So crocheters, welcome to my channel, Zoe CrochetR, and a big thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking and sharing my tutorials. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Zoe CrochetR too. Now, without further ado, get out all your materials and let's get started. And a big thank you to all of my members. Now, commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. Proverbs 16 verse 3. Okay, we're going to begin, and these are the materials that we're going to be needing. We're going to need our scissors, our stitch markers, our darning needle, a measuring tape to take measurement, very important. And I'll be working with a 3mm size hook. Okay, right now we're going to start by creating a slip knot, and this is my hook, and then knot that we just created, we're going to insert a hook, and we're going to start. We're going to go ahead with chain 4, so yarn over and pull through. That's 1, yarn over and pull through, 2, 3, and 4. Here we have our 4 chains. We're going to insert a hook in this first chain. Insert a hook in that first chain. Yarn over and pull through. Make a slip stitch, and now we have obtained a circle. Now we're going to work it in this circle. We're going to go ahead and chain 1. Chain 1, and that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. You're going to come in this circle. You're going to yarn over and insert your hook in that circle, and yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull off 3 loops. This is a half double crochet. We're going to make 1 more half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull off 3 loops. And here we have number 2 half double crochet. Now before continuing working, we're going to set a stitch marker and mark that first half double crochet. And now we're going to make a total of 12 half double crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep going until we have a total of 12. Number 4. And 5. And here we have completed our 12 half double crochet. Now you see this tail that we have behind here. We're going to pull that tail so we can lock this. Pull it. Good. And now you're going to take off your stitch marker. Insert your hook in that first stitch, that first half double crochet. Bring this tail in front so I don't have to weave it again. Bring it in front like this. And now you're going to yarn over and slip stitch all together. Slip stitch. And here we have completed row number 1. At the end of this row number 1, we have a total of 12 half double crochet. We're going to start row number 2, and this is an increase row. We're going to chain 1. In that same stitch, you're going to make 2 half double crochet, and you have to work along this tail. So yarn over, and this is number 1 half double crochet, and number 2 half double crochet in the same stitch, and mark that first stitch. Yarn over, and our stitches are very visible. We're working in each of those stitches, making 2 half double crochet. So insert your hook and bring that tail and work along the tail. Make 2 half double crochet there. 1 and 2. Into the next stitch, make 2 half double crochet there. 1 and 2. And I'm going to repeat this all around and I'll meet you here. Okay, so go ahead and keep on working. Okay, here we have completed round number 2, and we're going to come in this first stitch. Take off your stitch marker. Now insert your hook in that stitch, yarn over, and make a slip stitch. And at the end of this second round, we have a total of 24 stitches. We're going to start at round number 3, chain 1, and here you're going to make 1 half double crochet. You make 1 half double crochet in this first stitch, and into the next stitch you're going to make 2 half double crochet, 2 in here, so 1 and 2. And we'll continue, we're going to mark that first stitch, and this is going to be a repeat. And into the next stitch you're going to make 1 half double crochet. Into the next stitch make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. I'm going to repeat this sequence all around, so you make 1 half double crochet, and into the next you make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. So you're going to repeat this same sequence and I'll meet you at the end here. Okay, so keep on working. And here we go. We're going to take off a stitch marker, insert a hook in the first stitch, and make a slip stitch. And we have a total of 36 stitches. Now you must end here with 2 stitches. So you started with 1, you must end with 2. You're going to go ahead and chain 1, and this time around we're going to be making 1 half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, and to the third we're going to make an increase. So you're going to yarn over, and into that first stitch you're going to make 1 half double crochet. Into the next stitch you make 1 half double crochet, and into the third you're going to make an increase. You're going to make 2 half double crochet in that same stitch, 1 and 2. And you're going to repeat this all through this round. You make 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 2 half double crochet, right? And always remember to mark that first stitch. Okay, here we have just completed round number 4. At the end of this round, we should have a total of 48 stitches. We're going to begin round number 5. You want to chain 1, and next we're going to make 1 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and into the fourth you're going to make a half double crochet. Now you need to make sure that you end here with 2 half double crochet. All right, so you start with 1 and end with 2. We're going to begin the next round. So yarn over and make 1 half double crochet. That's number 1. Yarn over, make number 2 half double crochet, and insert the stitch marker. Yarn over, you make number 3 half double crochet, and now into the fourth stitch you're going to make 2 half double crochet. So come here and make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. And of course you're going to repeat this sequence all around. So you make 3 half double crochet, you make a 1 half double crochet, 1 1, and then to the third you make an increase. So repeat this sequence and I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so keep on working. Okay, here we have a completed round number 5. You can see we have a very beautiful circle here. We're going to take we are still at 8 centimeters and we need a total of 9. So we're going to do one more row of increase. So you're going to chain 1 each time as you're working. You'll take your measurement. Okay, So if you think that if you think that your measurement, you've obtained your measurement, you don't need to do more of increases. We're doing more increases because we have not yet obtained our 9 centimeters. All right, yeah. So we're going to come here, and now we're going to make 1 half double crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th we're going to make an increase. So yarn over and come into the first, make number 1 half double crochet, make number 2 half double crochet, and before continuing working you're going to mark that first stitch, make number 3 half double crochet, make number 4 half double crochet, and now into the 5th stitch you're going to make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, and yep, you're going to repeat this sequence all round. All right, you make 4 half double crochet and an increase and a midge at the end here. So keep on working. And here we are at the end of this round number 6. We have obtained our 9 centimeters. We have our 9 centimeters. From here we're going to stop doing our increases. But if you have not yet obtained your increases, your centimeters, it means that you need more rows of more rounds of increases, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. Now you see, if you need to do more rounds of increases, you can see here that we did 1, 2, 3, 4. We did here, we did 4 half double crochet and an increase, right? It means in the next row you're going to make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then to the 6th you're going to make an increase. That's how you're going to make your increases progressively. All right, so it means you're going to make 5 half double crochet and increase, 6 half double crochet and increase, 7 half double crochet, and then until you have the measurement that you need. Now you must take into consideration also the weight of my yarn. This is a 3 ply, so it's a fine yarn. It means that you must not do up to 6 rows of increases for you to obtain your 9 centimeters. All right, so as you're working, you're taking your measurement. Now we're going to start. Now we have obtained the measurements for our crown. This is a crown. We are done the crown. We're going to start working on the height of our hat. So we're going to go ahead and chain 1, and then into that same stitch you're going to go ahead and make 1 half double crochet. So from here, no more increases. We are just making 1 half double crochet in each stitch. So you're going to repeat this and I'll make at end here. Okay, right now we'll come at the end of this round. We're going to set a stitch marker and mark that and make a slip stitch. And here we have completed this first round. You can see the hat is starting to form. Now at the end of this round we have the same number of stitches as we had on our last round of increases. Right, on our round number 6 of our increases we have 72 stitches. On this, our first round, this is going to be our first one for the height of our hat. We also have 72 stitches. You must make sure you always have the same number of stitches because we're not making any increases again. So you're going to chain 1, and from here we're just going to be making 1 half double crochet in each stitch until we have our height. So come here and make 1 half double crochet. Into the next stitch you make 1 half double crochet. So yes, Now fold it like this. That's how we're going to take our measurement. So we're going to start. So we are going to work until this part measures 14 centimeters. All right, we're going to work until, so you understand now, we're going to work until we won't have 14 centimeters. We're going to make for the ear flaps, right? So keep on working, making just 1 half double crochet in each stitch. You go, after you finish this round number 2, you start round number 3 and just repeat this, and I'm going to have 14 centimeters. And here we are, we have obtained our 14 centimeters. We have our 14 centimeters, and in here we did a total of 16 rounds. Now we are going to start working on the ear flaps. So you want to go ahead and slip stitch in our first stitch, and here we're going to start working on our ear flaps. So you're going to go ahead and chain 1. So we're going to go ahead and make 11 half double crochet in each of those stitches. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3, and we're going to keep going until we have a total of 11 half double crochet. Okay, this is number 5, and here we are, we have our 11 half double crochet. We're going to start the next row. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and we're going to skip that very first half double crochet and work and start working in the second. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, when we get to the end of this row number 2, when we have 2 stitches, we're going to make a reduction. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook in the first stitch, and yarn over, pull through your 3 loops on your hook, insert your hook in that last stitch, yarn over and pull through your 4 loops, yarn over and pull off 4 loops, chain 1 to begin row number 3, turn your work, yarn over, skip once the first stitch and come to the next stitch and make a half double crochet. You're going to make a half double crochet until you have 2 stitches left. We get at the end of this row number 3, we have 2 stitches here. We're going to make a reduction and set your hook and pull up. You're going to chain 1 and turn, yarn over, skip the first stitch, come to the second, and you're going to make 1 half double crochet until you have 2 stitches left. All right. And here we have 2 stitches left, 1 and 2. We're going to go there and make a decrease. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to skip 1 stitch, that first, and come to the second and make a half double crochet, yarn over, you make a half double crochet, 2 stitches left, chain 1, and now we're going to fasten up again, and we are done with this first part. And the total of 5 rows, and before continuing, we're going to weave in those tails. I will advise you to weave in your tails, as you go. Good. Now we are done with the first ear. We're going to create the second, and to create the second, you're just going to fold your work like this. Okay, fold it like this. So yeah, how we're going to count like this: 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're going to count the stitches together, and me, I counted mine and I have a total of 25. All right, so I have 25 stitches in front here and 25 stitches behind here. And in the next stitch, I'm going to insert my stitch mark, my hook. So I'll come here and insert my hook, and we're going to start. So come in that stitch, and you have your hand here, bring in your yarn over, bring that in, and bring that here in front. Now you can take this out. You're going to chain 1 and go ahead and make a total of 11 half double crochet. So that's number 1. Number 2, we're going to have the same number of stitches that we had here, 11 half double crochet. So this is number 2. Number 3, here we have completed. We have our 11 half double crochet exactly like here. We're going to begin the next row. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work. You're going to skip that first stitch, and we're going to just repeat what we did on the first ear. I have about 2 stitches left. Chain 1 and turn, yarn over, skip that, and come to the next. Chain 1 and turn, skip that first, to the next. I have 2 stitches left. In the last row, I'm going to chain 1 and fasten up here. And we have 5 rows on both sides. And of course, we're going to go ahead and weave in our tails. For the next part of our work, I'm going to double my yarn. I'm going to take the 2 colors, and we're going to come here. We ended with 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to insert a hook in that 3rd stitch, the middle stitch, and we're going to make a very long chain. Now the length of this chain really depends on you, so you're just going to go ahead and making chains. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just be making the long chain as long as you desire. Okay, and once you're done, I'm just going to fasten up again. And I did a total of 40 chains, and my chain measures 19 centimeters. Measures 19 centimeters. So you're going to make it the way you want it to be, and once you're done, you're going to make a very solid knot here. 1, 2, and 3, and go ahead and fasten off the ends. And this in here, you're going to tie a knot. Now I advise you sew in both ends, just sew that inside. And thank you so very much for working with me. Right now in the next tutorial, I'll teach you how to make beautiful pom-poms, and we're going to make the bell together. Yep. And this is the cardigan that we did the last time. I just changed this. In the tutorial we did with a brown color, but I thought the brown color was too dark, so I prefer the blue. So yeah, so do what you do your cardigan, and let's continue our set. Well, if you're really interested in wanting to make all this set with me, just write in the comment section below set. And if you're still at home like me, I encourage you to work from home, and I pray God blesses the work of your hands. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, do what to subscribe, and next time subscribe, always turn on the notification button so you don't miss any of my tutorials. Now we get to meet in the next tutorial. Till then, God bless us and keep us and prosper the work of our hands. Shalom.